Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bristol Motor Speedway. We are here finally for the A main for 100 laps of action. Johnny Gardner is your pole sitter after winning heat number 1. TJ Hanley, who is outside. Ace Vado, William Brock in row 2. Alexander Rowe, Tristan Allen, row 3. Row 4 is Sam Oskin and Zach Rogers. In row 5 is Seth Cole and Julius Anderson. Here's the rest of the running order showing you the drivers that have made the A main. And that is the field as the engines are fired up, I believe, by now. Now, talking about points. Cole Baker, John Connor, Matt Haas, Andrew Rich all missed the field. Deanna Jones, TJ Hanley, John Gilbert all making it. That's 5th to 7th. As a reminder, double points. If you win the race, lead the most laps, you get 104 points. And this is talking not tonight, but for Homestead. Last place gets, I want to say, 5 points. So you get 10 points at the least. So you can gain 94 points. Now, if you don't have, as the green flag is out, by the way, if you don't have a win over whoever you're tying, say the points leader, it's really not going to matter. But it is somewhere near that 90-point range. As I'm expecting a wreckfest tonight, guys. I am. 28 cars on this racetrack is loco. Owen Rowe gets into the quarter panel of Ace Vado. This is for the race lead. Oh, Eli Bright got set down, and there they go! We're wrecking. We are wrecking on lap 3. The leader at the caution will be Alexander Rowe. Who was inside that wreck? Scarlett Rich, Deanna Jones, Eli Bright. Someone was barrel rolling. And these two are going down pit road. Tony Green on pit road. Let's take a look and see what brought out the caution. Alexander Rowe was your race leader. Alright, so this is what happens. Tony Green gets into the left rear quarter panel of Eli Bright off the corner. That sends him down into the inside wall. He bounces up back into Tony Green. And Scarlett Rich is right there. And oh my gosh, look out. And there's TJ Hanley and Deanna Jones. Look at Tony Green going for a barrel roll. Philip Parker barely missing this. Wow. Up into the catch fence. Look out, grandstands. My gosh, what a violent wreck for Tony Green. That's going to end the 22 cars night. Deanna Jones, Scott Rich may also be out of this event. Tough break for Tony Green. Let's get to the race restart. Getting ready to go back. Green, oh, will be like 93 laps to go here. Race leader is Alexander Rowe, Ace Vado 2nd, Gardner 3rd, Young 4th, Seth Cole 5th, Brock 6th, Oskin 7th, Allen 8th, Zach Rogers 9th, and John Gilbert is 10th. Drivers out of the race include Deanna Jones, Scarlett Rich, and Tony Green. So Deanna Jones, who was 5th in points, is out of the race. The entire top 5 has been wiped from this event. 6th in points, TJ Hanley was involved. 7th in points, John Gilbert is in 10th place. Green flag is out. Now, if this was a double points race, these guys, oh boy, the standings would be shaken up. But it is not a double points race, sadly. Johnny Gardner to the inside of Ace Vado. That's for 2nd place. Now he's going for the lead on row. Can we get some green flag action now that they have singled filed up a bit? My answer is probably no. So Gardner to the point. Now, if they went green, this race would go by really, really fast. Now, Ace Vado looking for that lead on Gardner. They do not have to pit, I'm pretty sure. They should be able to make it green all the way. Side-by-side battle for the race lead. Ace Vado on the bottom. Little 3 wide here and there across the field. It's William Brock coming up to 3rd place, battling battling for third with Seth Cole. You can see the field is decently spread out, and I think the yellow lights are back on. Yes, caution's out. Is there an accident? Oh, yes. Oh, Jordan Grant. Oh, and Zach Bilson smoking down there on the racetrack. We have had another accident. Looks like it involved the 52 and the 93. These guys are sorting out something here. Oh boy, this is problematic. Alright, well, we'll let them sort that out and show you what happened for the accident. This is actually a 3-car incident. Sanford's going to cut down with Bilson there. Let's get them sideways. And Grant, 3 cars is one too many. And look at this. 3 cars hard into the outside wall. Sanford actually gets stuck in the wall. All 3 cars are done for the night. Wow. That's awful. Well, let's get to that race restart. Getting ready to go back, green flag racing. Drivers out of the race. 93, 37, 52. We're down to 22 drivers. Actually, I believe I saw Jordan Grant still on pit road, and he is. They are trying to fix that, and there he goes. He's done. Gardner is your leader. Ace Vado, second, third. Seth Cole, fourth. Brock, fifth is Rowe. Sixth, Allen. Seventh, Young. Eighth, Deaver. Ninth, Zach Rogers. 10th, Philip Parker. 22 drivers remain, and remember, guys, the racing we saw with 10 cars in the heats, we are not done wrecking until we're at like 8 cars. 84 laps to go. Johnny Gardner will restart as the race leader. Ace Vado fighting for that race lead once more. Yet to see a super big wreck. They're almost 4 wide. Oh, Dylan Young into Tristan Allen as he's fighting his way up through the field on the bottom. Dylan Young on the charge right now. And that Toyota DirecTV car. There he goes again, faking people out, thinking he's going to come into him. Look at Dylan Young, he's flying. Right on by the leader. Into the point he goes. He led that lap last time by. Now here comes William Brock and Alexander Rowe, who make contact themselves 3 wide for the race lead coming to the end, lap 20. More near 4 wide action. Rowe and Gardner are rubbing fenders there. Tristan Allen now on the inside. Now they're 4 wide again for third. Oh, and the pace car just suicided. Caution is out again. The race leader was Alexander Rowe. What happened this time? Oh, Anderson's involved. Sekuli appears to be involved. They keep wrecking, everybody. They keep wrecking. Well, let's take a look and see what happened this time. So this happened, it's basically the same thing, except this time looks like Sorlin kind of dove in a little bit. Sorlin barely clips into Sekuli, and boom, there he goes. He lost grip. Look at this, right up, almost hits Gilbert. Johnson's on the brakes, I think, a little bit there. Sekuli's going to slam the back end of the wall. He's not smoking. And then, does Anderson come in and make contact? Oh, yes, he does. He has nowhere to go. He's trying to slam the brakes, but he can't quite get it slowed down. He pounds into the 73 a little more and gives himself some front end damage, and that is the extent of this caution. So pretty small. I'm not sure if either driver will be able to continue, but we will find out when we come to this race restart. Getting ready to go back racing. Sekuli and Anderson, both on track still. They'll continue racing here, so we still got 22 drivers on the racetrack. About to complete lap 25. Will be a 25% done with this race. Alexander Rowe is your leader. Gardner second. Brock third. Young fourth. Ace Vado fifth. Allen sixth. Seth Cole seventh. Deaver eighth. Parker ninth. And Gilbert is rounding out your top 10. A lot of drivers with some fender damage when they were rubbing under a caution. Not sure if that will really affect anyone here at this dirt track. So their pace car is peeled off yet again, getting ready to go back green flag racing. And we are back underway. Rowe gets the lead early, but here comes Gardner now. Brock was going to make it 3 wide, but he thought better of it. So far, we've had 3 yellow flags within 25 laps of action, which is honestly what I was expecting, as it looks like Anderson and somebody else are pitting again. Oh, that was Zach Rogers down pit road for some reason. So it looks like maybe some mechanical issues for these drivers. As the fight is on for the race lead. Decently singled up right now. Gardner is actually trying to make a move to the outside of Rowe. Or possibly was trying to get Brock up into that 3rd groove just to get him away from him. Gardner still trying to run that high side. Rowe runs the bottom in the race lead. Now here comes Tristan Allen on the bottom. Allen in that 66 PlayStation Toyota. Fighting for the race lead with the 56 Hot Wheels Pontiac. Dylan Young's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead, as Joshua Sekuli is being caught, about to be lapped for the first time tonight. As I do not know what the 20 and the 38 are doing. Oh, and Sekuli's going to hold him up. Oh, some small contact there. And Anderson is down pit road again. So it looks like they pit repair glitch is in effect for the 38 team. However, the 20 car is good to go. I'm not sure what their problem was. As Gardner now fighting back for the lead with William Brock. Lap 35 of 100. Tristan Allen way in the back now. And here comes Jonathan Zorlin, who's got some door damage on his left side. It's like Anderson comes out, runs a lap, and then he goes back down pit road. Now Ace Beto to the bottom. Dylan Young behind him. Nice little 6-car pack right up here, vying for this win, for this lead right now. So they're going to catch Zach Rogers shortly. That would put the 20 car 4 laps down. Brock going for that race lead is there. You lap Anderson again, who's on pit road. So far, so good. Good green flag run so far right now. Surprised they have not wrecked up yet. If they wreck up going into a corner, that's when it's going to be bad, because the one we saw in Heat 2, that was bad. 2 cars wrecked on the bottom. They came up, took out 2 more cars. You know, you have a lot more drivers in this race. It's really going to take out some people. But this 6-car pack right here is doing a great job keeping it clean and giving the fans some great racing. Sorlin to the front. Ace Vado looking to his bottom. Oh, voice crack. Oh, boy. So right now we see Sekuli is still only 1 lap down, Rogers 3 down, and Anderson still pacing around on the pit road. So Anderson, maybe his car is way too slow for the leaders and he's just trying to stay out of the way, and he keeps going through pit road. Now 3 wide for the lead. That's Deaver on the inside, as they're still closing in slowly on Zach Rogers. And Joshua Sekuli for the 2nd time tonight. Sekuli, it looks like, will be a moving chicane. See if this will help the pack that's a few car lengths behind or not. Oh, and it just might. Yep, it's gonna block some of these guys up, including Dylan Young. Dylan Young's right on Sekuli's bumper. He almost turns him. Now Anderson in the way as well. Oh, this is not cool. Oh my gosh. Sekuli has been passed. Oh, and there's a wreck. It's Oskin and Anderson. And Oskin's night is over. And Anderson should be too. Oh, man. What the heck just happened there? Zach Rogers will avoid falling 4 laps down. Anderson and Oskin's nights are over, though. I wonder if they were like 3 wide already when Anderson tried to merge onto the track and there was nowhere for him to go. 38's night should be over though. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, so here's what happens. Oh, Anderson tried to pit and he got down too hard. He gets loose, comes straight up the track. Parker barely misses. Oskin has nowhere to go. Oh, look at the impacts into the wall there. Sekuli gets clipped, corrects it into the outside wall. Wow. And that will take the 38 and the 45 out of this race. Let's take you to the race restart after this 4th caution flag. Getting ready to go back racing. These drivers actually came down pit road. They had to put some fuel in it. Oskin and Anderson are out of the race now. Zach Rogers showing 2 down, but that's because he was in front of Gardner. He had to move to the bottom with Sekuli. Gardner is your race leader. Sorlin 2nd. Cole Deaver 3rd. Kev Shearer 4th. James Qualls 5th. Tristan Allen 6th. Fitzwater 7th. Adam Samsel is 8th. Marty Johnson 9th. And John Gilbert rounds out the top 10. 18 cars on the lead lap, and I believe up to speed. It'll be interesting to see what the 73 and the 22 to hold up the leaders. We're going to watch from the 73's point of view here, as Rogers will put him in the middle. Sekuli's holding his line on the bottom and early wreck. Johnson, Adam Samsel. And it looks like Johnson will be the only one to go around. And we're going to line them back up and do it again. Sorlin got in front of Gardner for the lead. They're slowing it down slowly. Marty Johnson, though, with heavy back end damage. Wow. Not what that 16 team wanted. Marty came into this race 35th in points. They were really hoping to gain some, as they were 200 something points behind the points leader. This was a race they knew they made it. The points leader didn't make it. This was going to be the first race where they really needed to cut it down. I mean, actually, thinking about it, they're already out of it because they can only gain 100 something points in 2 races. So Marty Johnson just was trying to come out here and get a win. Pace car is going to go by Sorlin here. And we're just going to stay with him because we should be going 2 to green here or something. Now, speaking of the point standings, as I said, you got to be within 94 points. So add 94 to that. That's 188. Anyone 188 more back is actually eliminated. And that is 30th on in points down, which is Fitzwater, Ace Rogers, Cole Deaver, Rowe, Allen, Johnson, Grant, Bouchard, Scarlett Rich, Samsel, and Sanford. And then anyone who's out of range after today, as far as 100 what? So we're already going back green, as you can see. 100 and I just did the math in my head. 94 for the finale. It would be 47 and 94 is 141. Yeah. 141 points. So if you're 141 points or more behind the points leader after tonight, you're also technically eliminated. So we'll find out who is gonna make it or not. So Marty Johnson stayed out on the racetrack. I think Cole Deaver pit. Green flag is back out. Gonna watch Sekuli again. Looks like everyone should get by him easily this time. Ooh, Dylan Young almost did the same thing Johnson did. Oh, look at that. Ace Vado's rubbing the door of the 73 car as he passes him. And there is Marty Johnson getting by. No back bumper, but still up to speed, it seems. And the battle for the lead is on as Cole Deaver did indeed pit. I'm not sure if he retired, though. Where is that 60 car? Go quick to the pit road one, and oh, he is gone. I do not see Cole Deaver on this racetrack. Something breaking the 60 at Cole Deaver, apparently. Tough break. The racing for the lead continues. Remember, Zach Rogers is 3 down in 19th. Trying to get a lap back, maybe get a caution, get back to 2 down. Right now, if a caution came out and got to the line first, he would get back to 2 down. But now James Qualls is going to put him back to 3 down. Ooh, they are racing really hard right here for second place. We are under 40 to go. The action never stops at Bristol, I'll tell you what. Now John Gilbert going for that race lead. It'll be 35 laps to go next time by at the line. As they catch Sekuli here soon. Again. And they catch him this time. Zach Rogers will move up to 18th place. Yep, here we go. Rogers is in position. He knows, hey, if they catch Sekuli right now and I get by him, oh, but it's not going to happen. Here we go. This is where things get crazy. Gardner got bounced around there. Somebody's down the track. Oh, Fitzwater's around. Contact with James Qualls. Oh, Sampson almost got him. Caution flag is out. So Cooley falls 3 laps down now. Looks like Fitzwater got turned down the track by James Qualls. And Fitzwater's coming down the pit road. His night might be over. 5th caution of the night. And he is done. That will leave 18 cars on the racetrack. Your race leader is Kev Shearer. So we will come back for the race restart. As we're getting ready to go back green, I made a mistake. It is not Kev Shearer. Seth Cole is the race leader. As we will have 29 laps to go. 29 laps to go. 16 drivers are on the lead lap. Zach Rogers and Joshua Sekuli both 3 laps down. Fitzwater has retired from the event. Top 10 rundown: Seth Cole, Kev Shearer, Johnny Gardner, Marty Johnson is up to 4th after getting spun. His back end is destroyed. Tristan Allen 5th, Dylan Young 6th, Gilbert 7th, Rowe is 8th, Philip Parker 9th, Jonathan Sorlin rounds out the top 10. 29 laps to go. Can they keep it green? My bet say no. 5 cautions so far tonight. Sekuli now dropping back yet again on the restart. Everyone will pretty much clear him on the high side. Oh, there was almost contact there between, I think there was contact between the 16 and the 66. Zach Rogers back to 2 laps down right now. He would love a quick caution. Have a chance to maybe go back to 1 down. Shearer now fighting for the lead. Here comes Johnson. Look at this! 16 car with no back end. Oh wow, and there was a big wreck. Caution is out, and Zach Rogers is going to get back to 2 down, and it looks like it involved Joshua Sekuli. Qualls, Bright. Oh man. 6th caution of the night. Zach Rogers will get back to 2 laps down. Your race leader is 34 of Kev Shearer. Let's take a look and see what happened this time. Oh, here it is. He is blocking the crap out of these guys in the back, and I think someone had enough. And it looks like it was... Oh no, Qualls gets into Hanley, and that sends Hanley up into Sekuli. Oh, and then it's on from here, and oh man, Eli Bright had nowhere to go. And oh my goodness gracious. Joshua Sekuli gets flung up and over. Eli Bright is flung up and over. Sekuli is barrel rolling out of turn 2. We can no longer see Eli Bright. We will have to rewind this back. But that takes out 3 drivers. Hanley kept going. Let's play this out full motion. Oh my gosh. Eli Bright was sitting in the middle of the racetrack, and then he got barely in time. Someone was about to cream the 3 car again. Let's take you to the race restart. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Kev Shears, your race leader. Marty Johnson, 2nd. Johnny Gardner, 3rd. Seth Cole, 4th. John Gilbert, 5th. Tristan Allen, 6th. Dylan Young, 7th. Phil Parker, 8th. Rowe, 9th. And Grayson Hayes Vado is 10th. TJ Hanley still in the race in 14th. Zach Rogers up to 15th place now. 2 laps down, trying to work his way back after an unscheduled green flag pit stop early in the race. If he gets 2 more yellows and he's in front of the leader, he will be back on the lead lap. It's still very difficult to see happening, though. It's all about luck. So 15 cars remain in the race. 13 are out. Can they go green from here? 23 laps remaining. So far, just the biggest wrecks have seemed to have been 3-car incidents. Oh, the last one was a 4-car incident. Zach Rogers will line up right behind Kev Shear. This is a nice, clean, and single file restart. No slow 73 car to hold anybody up. Here comes Zach Rogers. He's trying to get to the inside of Shearer, hoping they'll wreck behind him. Oh, and he's almost going to cause the wreck himself. Rogers now back to 1 lap down. Now he's hoping for a wreck before they get back to his inside. But Shearer's fighting hard on his outside. Now Gilbert, now Marty Johnson on the bottom with destroyed back bumper for the race lead. Oh, and he almost gets into Rogers. Shearer back to Rogers outside. God. 18 to go this time by at the start finish line. As Seth Cole going for that race lead. Dylan Young now up on the bottom as well himself. Rogers stuck on that high line. Gilbert's trying to make the middle work. 3 wide for the race lead at Bristol. Tristan Allen peeking low on Dylan Young. That appears to be a 7-car race right now up front. Craziness is happening all up here. Gardner now almost door slam with Tristan Allen there. 15 to go. Rowe and the others are just trailing behind single file, waiting for these guys to wreck it up or something. Marty Johnson's up here with a destroyed back bumper racing for a win. Zach Rogers again going to try and get back to the lead lap here. 1 lap down. Marty Johnson has other plans. He's trying to use him as a pick to get by Kev Shearer. Shearer goes way high into turn 3. Johnson to the lead. Puts Rogers back to 2 down. Rowe and the others 8th on back, still nowhere close to 7th place. Dylan Young. Rogers with a huge run on the high line. Gilbert now to his inside. Here comes Tristan Allen, might make it 4 wide. No, thinks better of it. It'll be 10 to go now at the start finish line. We're getting some of the best racing we've seen all night. Young, Allen, side by side for the lead. Gilbert's going to fall back. 9 to go at Bristol. Dylan Young in the lead. Oh, Kev Shearer's making it a close move here with Johnny Gardner. into turn 3. It's Young and Shear fighting hard with 8 to go. Young's gonna get put to the back. Does he have any time to really fight back at this point? Rowe and the others have finally merged into this group. Things are about to get crazy. Young's gonna go back to the inside of Shear. He's in the middle. 3 wide with Marty Johnson on the bottom. And he's still working it. He's working that middle line. He's gonna get to the middle of Johnny Gardner here. Zach Rogers lap down car to his left. Fight is on up front. Marty Johnson to the lead. Young still riding right behind in his line. He's going to duck behind one of his friends, Zach Rogers, in the 20. And he's going to use him as a pick to put Johnson all the way up on the high line. Here comes Alexander Rowe. And they're wrecking! Gardner in the wall. He gets in the Brock. That could be the race. 4 to go. Dylan Young. I don't think they're going to get back going. Was that the big one? Oh, yes. Hanley and Allen are stuck in turn 3 and 4. Oh, geez. Gardner was in it. Brock was in it. What a wreck. 3 to go. I don't see them getting back. They're not even lined up yet. Let's take a quick look at the race replay. Oh, actually, no. Let's wait. We'll look after. Once the pace car hits the start finish line here, we'll find out if we're getting a restart or not. If we do, it would be a 1-lap shootout. Waiting. Waiting. Pace car to the line. And the race is going to end under yellow. Dylan Young will be your race winner. Alexander Rowe will be second. Actually, no, Marty Johnson will be second with no back bumper. I'm still waiting. They're figuring out their order here. Alexander Rowe third. Kev Shear fourth. John Gilbert 5th, 6th Sorlin, 7th Seth Cole, 8th Philip Parker, 9th Ace Fado, 10th Brock, 11th Samsel. I don't know if Zach Rogers will be able to get to 12th place, will he? I think he might. Everybody else has retired out of Tristan Allen, TJ Hanley, and Johnny Gardner. William Brock, who was also in that incident, will get 10th. White flag displayed for leader Dylan Young. And Zach Rogers will indeed get 12th place. So after pitting super early, falling down to like 21st, I think, he stayed out of trouble. Drivers kept wrecking. He's going to end up 12th place. Now Dylan Young came into this race 15th in points. About 116 points behind points leader Cole Baker. So this is definitely going to help out Dylan Young in a quest for a possible championship. Coming off a turn 4 with the yellow and checkered flag displayed, Dylan Young will win at Bristol. We're going to take a quick look at the replay to see what exactly brought out the last caution of the night. So this is where it all started. Kev Shear is trying to get to the inside of Gardner and do the same thing Dylan Young did to set himself up. And he's just going to end up getting into Johnny Gardner. That turns Gardner straight down in the row. Rowe gets right side damage. He hangs on. Gardner slams straight up into the track. Comes straight back down into Tristan Allen. Into William Brock. Now Brock would end up continuing. Look at Ace Fado. He's going to make small contact with Tristan Allen. Now Gardner is down at the bottom of the track, out of the way. Allen's going to slide back up into the track. He can't get it back going right here. Now he's dead sideways in the middle of the racetrack. And oh, TJ Hanley right into his driver's side door. Massive impact into the driver's side door of Tristan Allen. Allen is lucky it only sent him over one time because a bigger barrel roll would have been pretty deadly. And that is what ends the race. Adam Samsel almost said, "Oh, I'll join y'all." But I will see you guys for the next race at Sonoma, the penultimate race of the season. And we'll see what the point standings shake up to be here after Bristol. Peace out, y'all.